Hi everyone, King here from Eastside Royal Knights, and first and foremost, thank you for clicking on the video. So sana dito sa video na to, mag-like, mag-subscribe kayo para naman maengganyo din ako. So, bakit nga ba ginawa tong video na to? With the recent hype na ginawa ni Kong TV with One Piece. So if you guys don't know One Piece, so eto siya. So One Piece is a card game developed and produced by Bandai. So ito yung mga dons, things that used within the card game. So it's a game produced by Bandai, and recently si Kong kasi nakakuha siya or nakapull siya ng card na worth, sabi natin yung 50,000 pesos. Well, the current Philippine market value is way lower than that. First and foremost, not trying to bash, pero or not trying to say anything against it, but that's the reality. Medyo mababa yung, I think it's manga shanks. So I think the selling here in the Philippines is around 0.2 or multiplied by 0.2 or by 0.25, by 0.3. So from UUT value. So, well, since nasabi ko na yon, okay na ako. So, so dahil nga may hype, di ba, about card games due to Kong's recent pull, why not I talk about two other card games made by Bandai, produced by Bandai, developed by Bandai, and is currently released here in the Philippines. So, the other two, let's say that One Piece is yung pinaka sikat, pinaka magandang, pinakamalaking player base ngayon dito sa Philippines. Pero meron tayong other two na card games dito sa Philippines. So first would be Union Arena. So this is a Union Arena starter deck. And the other one is Digimon. So these are all anime related stuff, or sa ating Digimon. So, di ba? Digimon card game. So, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Yeah, Digimon card game. So, yun. There are two other card games here in the Philippines that is majorly played by a lot of people, some more than others. And yeah, dito sa video na to, sana matackle natin number 1, yung gameplay. Number 2, yung community. And then number 3 would be yung tournaments. So, with that, sana mag-like, subscribe kayo. Just as a reminder, para naman maengganyo ako. This is my first video, guys. So, be fair, be kind. All right. So, let's get on to it. So, first, Union Arena. So, Union Arena, let's talk about the gameplay. Union Arena, unlike One Piece kasi, One Piece, di ba, focus lang siya sa One Piece. Union Arena, they have several installments or several franchises built to one game with the same mechanic over and over again. So, other than, this is actually a Tales of Arise, if you guys are playing Sony related stuff. I think it's also released on PC. Tales of Arise is a video game developed by Bandai Namco, and then they made it into a card game then. And it was and this actually followed this one, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. So kung anime fans kayo, makikita nyo rin to. So Union Arena is actually is the newest card game available in the Philippines made by Bandai. There are a lot of cards that is actually worth 20,000 here, 20,000 pesos, or 10,000 pesos, and so on and so forth, depending on the rarity of the cards. So, gameplay is very, very easy to understand, especially if galing na kayo ng Yu-Gi-Oh! Or One Piece. It's very easy to understand. There are certain phases. I think there's like 4 or 5 phases. Of course, may draw phase, may main phase, and then may attack phase, and then may untap phase. So, actually, parang 4 phases lang siya. So yeah, yun yung Union Arena gameplay. I'll get deeper sa gameplay once I review or once I have the time to actually go through in depth dun sa game mechanics. Siguro in another video. So, community-wise, Union Arena, since napakabago niya, very small yung community. It's not like as big as One Piece, which is ang dami kaagad na tao and everyone knows One Piece. Ito kasi, the reason why it's a small community, it's because for every card game or for every installment, for every IP, intellectual property, ng Union Arena, may certain fan lang sila. So, what do I mean by that? For example, you're a fan of Kimetsu no Yaiba, but you're not a fan of Tales of Arise. You'll just buy this one and then compete with this deck. Syempre may mga power creep and so on and so forth. So yun, napaka focus niya sa isang group. So not unlike, kung fan ka talaga nung multiple releases nila, actually may bago nga ngayon which is, well, I tried pulling one. So this is All for One. This is from My Hero Academia. I'm not sure why it's not being focused. So this is from My Hero Academia. So yan yung isa sa mga bagong installment. And there are several installments coming in, like Bleach, and ano pa ba iba? Bleach, Tekken, which is from a Tekken 7 perspective and a Tekken 8. So medyo ganun kami ng mga playgroup ko. So the next one would be tournaments. So tournaments being held by Union Arena or for Union Arena, napaka niche, napaka focused kasi nga yun yung basis ng game, right? So what do I mean by that? Ano siya? Ang tawag namin sa kanya, or tawag sa kanya officially, is struggle battle. So struggle battles are tournaments that you can only use one anime or one IP per struggle battle. So for example, Kimetsu no Yaiba, meron silang struggle battle. Yun ang yung pwede mong gamitin na cards. So yun yung pwede mong gamitin na expansion. And other than that, meron namang mga weekly shop battles which you can use any card. Pero ang price cards doon is around like 500 or less than 500 pesos. I think merong 2.5, but I'm not sure if that was Jujutsu Kaisen days. But yun. So yeah, that's it for Union Arena. So I talked about the gameplay, the community being very niche, and the tournament. They have 2 types of tournament, which is the struggle battle, which is pwede ko manalo ng 10 to 20,000 a card in pesos, depending on the market value, and the shop battles, which you can, if nag-jump ka, pwede ka manalo ng, let's say, 2.5 or less. And yung entrance fee for shop battles are only 350 pesos. And for struggle battles, I think it's around 700 to 800 pesos. So yeah, that's it for Union Arena. And let's go with Digimon. So actually, my first Bandai game is Digimon. So mas marami akong collection ng Digimon, mas marami akong kilala sa Digimon. And actually, most of my friends na kilala ko sa Digimon are also playing One Piece and Union Arena like me. Ako hindi ako gano'n nag-dive in sa One Piece since I was really stuck or I was really hyped with Digimon. So ano ba yung Digimon? Digimon is an anime from way back, like sina Agumon, Greymon, so sila yung mga bida. And actually, magaganda yung, like One Piece, magaganda yung merchandises nila. So this is actually a binder, diba? So as you can see, it's a binder, diba? So let's talk about gameplay. So napaka straightforward ng gameplay ng Digimon. Digimon is like, parang meron kang draw phase of course, meron kang hatching phase, meron kang main phase, meron kang attack phase, and meron kang end phase. And currently, may bagong phase which is the counter phase, which happens after an attack phase ng opponent. So, that being said, Digimon is is actually a developing game, developing TCG, and masaya siya laruin. And by masaya, I mean the promos or promo packs, like for example this one. This is actually a Digimon Con promo pack which consists of different alternate arts ng isang card. So when I say alternate arts, they are not that price, yung mga pricey cards, but they are cute cards. So I think I have some here sa loob ng binder ko. I'm actually saving some for, not opening packs. So, maganda yung promo packs ng mga Bandai Card games in general talaga. I didn't talk about, Union Arena stuff kasi parang yung promos na is very, well, I'd say maganda din. Pero, yeah, parang mas in love ako or mas fan ako ng Digimon. So, this is actually from the Digimon Con. So, I'm a fan of Agumon and Greymon. So, that's what I'm collecting. And, yeah, ayun. So, gameplay is very nice. They are developing, they are making new ways fun for the players. And ano pa ba? And yeah, the community is really nice. The community is really big na let's say it's a focused player of 30 players. Sabi mo, napakaliit naman nun, 30 players lang. Yeah, but when you see their decks are blinged out. Like, when I say blinged out, naka-high rarity, max rarity yung mga decks na yun. And all of these players are very high competitive players. Not high, but competitive players, so to speak. So, recently may mga Evo Cups. So, parang I'm transitioning already to tournaments. So there are also like One Piece and Union Arena na may shop battles and flagships. For Digimon, meron kaming tinatawag na Evo Cup and Tamer battles. So these are actually the cards that we use. So this is an Ulforce deck. I hope I get some, diba? So I got an Ulforce sana. So this is an Ulforce deck which I'll show later. And ginagamit namin yung mga cards na to sa Evo Cup. And usually yung Evo Cup may prize or champ card na worth 20,000, 30,000. Currently, ang prize card is Black War Greymon champ card, which I'll show maya. And yung card din is worth around 40,000 yen. So, current market value here in the Philippines is around 15 to 20,000 or 10 to 20,000 depending on who's buying and who's selling. So, ayun. So, the community is really nice. The community is really focused na parang they're playing Digimon because they are a fan of it. So, of course, diba? Nandito naman tayo sa ganitong klaseng collectibles, mga ganyang klaseng cards because we're fans of the anime, of the stuff. So, yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you guys na card games made by Bandai are very, very fun to play with, especially if you have a community to play with. And if you are ever free, yeah, I think I'll make another video for shops around Manila. While featuring some well-known shops in Cebu. Kasi alam ko sa Cebu meron, sa Bulacan meron din, outside Metro Manila. So yeah, I hope you guys learn something from this video. It's not much. I'll make a better dive-in video per card game, but it's just an introduction of what I hope sets my channel up. So yeah, being a fan of Digimon, try playing Digimon, you'll love it. I'll also post some videos about how to play it, of course in Tagalog, since alam ko meron tayong mga Digimon fans dyan. Oh nga pala, before I forget, all card games made by Bandai are in Japanese format. So Japanese format is the only legal card game or legal format here in the Philippines. So yeah. So I guess I should have started with that. Since it's a Japanese card game, um, you'll get to exercise your memory more since you'll have to memorize each and every effect, each and every thing that the card does. And currently in Digimon, there's about, 400, 500 cards in rotation already. So that's from BT1 to right now LM, which is I think the 17th expansion. So yeah, I guess that's it for my video. So the only thing that you can play is with Japanese cards, but there's also an English market here in the Philippines, but you can't play it in Tamer Battles or kahit yung sa One Piece. If you ever get to buy English stuff here in the Philippines, you won't get to play them or enjoy them with your friends sa Tamer Battles or sa Shop Battles or sa Flagships or sa standard battles for One Piece, because it's not tournament legal to play English cards dito sa Philippines. So that goes for the rest of Southeast Asia. So even in Hong Kong, Singapore, kapag pumunta kayo doon, ang ginagamit na cards are Japanese cards. Not unless pumunta kayo ng US and Europe. That's the only time that you'll encounter English cards which are thoroughly legal. So yeah. But it's fun collecting them. As you can see, meron akong iba't ibang binders dito. I showed you kind of two of my binders. There are a lot of people who have more, and yeah. So if you guys are interested with these card games, let me know down sa comments. Let me know kung anong klaseng deck yung gusto nyo ma-build. So there are different kinds of deck which I'll dive in per anime or per Bandai card game. And then I hope I'll see you guys soon. So yeah, peace out.